and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. With teams still figuring out rotations, Brent, at this point of the season, many players are unsure about their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a veteran team or a team that's been together for a lot of years, Kevin, this is about battling for minutes to show you're capable of handling that responsibility, and that mentality is important to the coaching staff. So you got to be ready, you got to be prepared for those minutes, and you got to produce.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got C.J. McCollum. Ingram is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Jones, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And for Boston, out in the front court along with Tatum. Then it's Holiday, and there's Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in a shooting guard. Here's Pritchard in the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Williamson against Tatum. Fade away, and Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Thunder. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Pritchard. It's stolen by Jones. In the corner, it's Ingram. This one for 3. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
Tatum's shot is off. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jones kicks to Ingram. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. He's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
Now here's Tatum. Last time 45 points for him. Jones looking for an opening to the paint. Here's Williamson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Williamson's got his second basket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Now Williamson, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. 5 to shoot. Williamson kicks to Ingram. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hard-line stance, and he was off to Houston. And you just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. Here's a chance now to see the league leaders in three-point field goal percentage. Third is Jaylen Brown. The 4th spot held by Jason Tatum.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To stop the run. Thunder with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for Tatum.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Brown against Ingram. From 8, Valanciunas trying to free himself up. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
McCollum against Porzingis. Fades. Here's Valanciunas. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Tatum. Tries again, and it's Porzingis getting it to go.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way, stay aggressive, and try to battle back.
Now here's McCollum. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 14-point game, and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are 2 teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Holiday against McCollum. A 3-ball, and the Thunder another 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Ingram. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Pritchard. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
They get the rebound. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Celtics trail by 14. Pritchard passes to Horford. Here's Nunn over Daniels. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
First team foul.
Nance in the post.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Scooped up to the wing right side. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now Nunn. Horford no luck. The Thunder leading by 14. Daniels inside the line. Shot's good. Marshall making the play.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
The pass to Nunn. Here's Hauser. The three. Rebounded by McCollum.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Passes it to Murphy. Nance a screen on Horford. Here's Murphy. That one, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
And the basket by McCollum.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Cornette, covered by Nance. And Cornette gets it to go.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's McCollum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league, and it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
First free throw is good. And the Celtics making a change here. Cousins is checked in. Zeller is checked in for the Thunder. And so McCollum nails both of them. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 17. Here's Pritchard. Nailed from three-point land. Pritchard's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
With the teardrop. McCollum no good. The Celtics shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Out to the wing. Here's Pritchard. He has 5. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
McCollum outside. Pass to Murphy. Zeller, great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 13.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, They might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
McCollum left side. Marshall passes to McCollum. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
CJ McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Ingram. Jones is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Zeller, and it's Murphy in at the 4 spot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. He was all alone on that one. Ingram's got 10.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. A little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
The kick out to Tatum. Here's the 3. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Hawkins against Holiday. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Back to Tatum. From outside the arc. No good that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Valanciunas with a screen on Brown. 13 feet away. And it's Ingram missing. Celtics trail by 18. Brown with it. And Zeller picks him up defensively. Here's Porzingis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
More and more as Porzingis is playing these minutes and has these scoring opportunities, he's dealing with the contact much better.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Al Horford is checked in for Kendrick Nunn. Then for the Thunder, Nance comes in for Valanciunas. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Cody Zeller. The free throw off from Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis, throughout his career, continues to look for good help. And when he is that, he's a force.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
It's Ingram on the wing, guarded by Tatum, and he gets the bucket. Ingram's got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brown the pass to Horford. Outside Holiday. The Thunder pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. That one good for 2.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
A drive by Williamson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You combine the power with Zion's ability to float and be coordinated, and defenders are going to struggle to contain him on the drive.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
Both good from the line that time. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Brown outside. To the inside, Horford. And Jones pulls it down. Oklahoma City leading by 20. The 9-foot shot, and the shot is good. Jones has got his first basket of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Took him no time at all on that one.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Williamson, the pass to Nance. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Here's Ingram. The rebound by the Celtics.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Drew Holiday, second personal foul, third team foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Zion.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
That free throw good from Williamson.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in for Brown. And both free throws good for Williamson.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pritchard passes to Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc.
Williamson outside. Nance a screen. And it's Williamson missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And he gets it to go. Holiday's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Celtics trail by 16. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Pritchard. Beyond the arc. Nance with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 16. Now the feed to Daniels. Great D that time from Tatum.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Pritchard passes to Horford. The dish now to Holiday. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Holiday's got 9 points now in the quarter. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. McCollum kicks to Daniels. Inside, over in the corner, Marshall. And that time, also a missed shot. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 14. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Takes the 13-footer, and Tatum the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Tatum's got 10 points.
A nice use of the mid-range by Tatum, taking what the defense gives him.
Williamson kicks to Marshall. And the rejection by Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Celtics Entertainment. Substitution on the court. That's right, Celtics fans. Give it up once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Murphy dishes to Marshall. There's the pass to Murphy. They need this one. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 4th assist in this one.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years of the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
1:11 left in the first half. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Valanciunas with a screen on none. That one off the back iron and out. Celtics trail by 15. Here's Pritchard. He has 5. The offensive rebound. Cornette. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Cornette's got his 2nd basket of the night. McCollum kicks to Marshall. And Daniels up top. Passes it to Murphy to the middle. And it's blocked. Here's Pritchard. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Hauser. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
5 seconds left now here in the second. And here's McCollum for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 13 points.
As CJ's saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback three.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Thunder. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. He said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. The story of this game orbiting around the clash at the power forward spot.
A battle at the power forward spot. Both of these guys are taking this matchup seriously. Some pride at stake.
Yeah, it could be a key to the second half. Who wins that matchup at the 4? Now let's go back and look at Zion Williamson's first half performance. He was absolutely incredible.
You hear that? Somebody called the fire department on this guy. He's torching anyone they throw at him on defense, attacking from every angle.
It'll take more than a sprinkler system to cool him off at the half. Man, he's been phenomenal. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Onto the front court along with Tatum. And there's Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham.
Yeah, pretty dialed in right now as Zion is hitting everything. The team hoping he can maintain this.
Tatum no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Williamson outside. He dishes it to Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. McCollum finds Valanciunas. Jones from outside. And the Thunder another 3.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Porzingis passes to Pritchard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Line for 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Tatum against Williamson. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. From past the arc. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Jones dishes to Ingram. driving to the basket. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Outside, Tatum fires the 3, traps in the tray. Tatum's got 13.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Feeds it to Williamson, and stolen by Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. The kick out to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly, and again, Boston with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Pass to Valanciunas. Dishes to Ingram. It's McCollum on the wing. Clock at 4. Jones for 3. That shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Out to the right wing. And Tatum launches it from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Celtics. Then for the Thunder, Zeller, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Williamson. And Hawkins subbed in for McCollum. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Zeller, a screen on Tatum. Nance passes to Zeller. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Down low. It's stolen by Nance. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Tatum's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 11. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Hawkins. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Brown outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Brown's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Now, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. On the wing, Nance. Kicks it out to Jones. Inside, it's tipped. 6 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, taken away by Holiday. Now here's Brown. He's got 6. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And here is Ingram. He's got 14. The rebound by Holiday.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
Nance in the post. Tatum on him. Nance, no good. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Brown. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 22 is their biggest lead. To the inside, Ingram. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Ingram's got 16 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
A nice shot by Tatum.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And there's the pass to Hawkins. Screen by Jones. Hawkins passes to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside Tatum. Passes to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown, good.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Make some noise, fans. There they are. Make some noise.
Boston making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Pritchard. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Thunder, Murphy's checked in. And it's Marshall in for Brandon Ingram. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Murphy with the ball. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. To the left wing, just 5 on the clock. And Marshall kicks to Daniels. Here's Hawkins. Hands it from downtown. Hawkins has got 5 points so far. Celtics trail by 3. Brown outside. And Tatum launches it from deep. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's the feed to Daniels. It's stolen by Brown. Now Tatum. He's got 22. Horford with the screen on Murphy. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Daniels passes to Marshall. From outside, off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Hawkins against Nunn. Pass to Daniels. Nance a screen. Into the lane. Back to Daniels. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hawkins. The Thunder with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Nunn. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Hawkins passes to Nance. They can't stop the run with that one. Celtics leading by 5. Brown outside. The pass to Nunn. The deep three from Tatum. They get it back. Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, one guy who's still dominating the inside, DeMarcus Cousins, a great rebounder and a great scorer. That time a second chance, cashing in.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Jones is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Murphy in at the three. And here's Brown outside. Kept alive by Boston. Porzingis, he gets that one. Porzingis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Valanciunas from the arc. Sinks the triple.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Here's Pritchard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Jones. Williamson against Horford. Williamson in the post. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Horford.
Sometimes it's the ripcord that you have to pull, Kevin, in guarding Zion. The only way to stop him is to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good from Williamson. The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Ingram's checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the middle. It's stolen by Valanciunas. McCollum with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. McCollum no good.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Holiday left side. And here's Brown outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Ingram. Over Brown. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Ingram. And that's now 18 points for Brandon Ingram. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Brown with the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. That doesn't go either for Brown.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now the pass to Cornett. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. 13 feet away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter. Holiday against McCollum. Ingram a screen on Holiday. And it's McCollum off the drive.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Back to Brown. The trade. And they get it back. Here's Porzingis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 3. Thunder have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Ingram against Brown. From 8. And Ingram finishes inside. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Brown, good.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Holiday against McCollum. Valanciunas dishes to Williamson. Second chance shot. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And yes, it's good.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Passes it to Cornett. From deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Celtics.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Cornett. The Celtics working the ball around now. There's Brown with the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And that one's good. Ingram.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Celtics have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Here's Ingram. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got 10 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Fires the three. Tatum's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Ingram missing. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46, 47%. And that's good. Jason Tatum for three. Tatum's got 33.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Williamson. Porzingis with the block. Boston leading by 5. Pritchard passes to Brown. Takes the three. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 with that last one. McCollum finds Williamson. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas is... Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Valanciunas has got 5 points now this quarter.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
And here's Tatum for three. That one doesn't go. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's McCollum. Nails the 16-footer. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead.
Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
Now, here's Brown. Holiday with it. Guarded by Ingram. There's Brown with the three. Here's Porzingis. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's McCollum. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. So it's Boston now. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. Leases one from three.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And all eyes now on Holiday. He just has to rely on his talents, on his routine, step to the line and get it done.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a three can tie it up now.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here they go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to Ingram. Back to Williamson. Over Tatum. And it's Williamson missing. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Tatum does look ready, prepared to do what he does best in the clutch, get buckets.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Here's Valanciunas. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-it-to-beat in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.